Gotham is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bucket Think Tank for the Batman Who Laughs, issue number 5. So if you recall when we last left off, Bruce Wayne, or Batman, however you want to do it, had put upon a special visor which allows him to see through the membrane of the dark multiverse, see all the different energies that make up Gotham City and the rest of the world, and he's trying to find out where the next Bruce Wayne will show up from the multiverse. And he found it was Blackgate prison, and then he found out this was actually in part a trap set by the Batman Who Laughs, who has been pretending to be a guard at Blackgate and has now convinced them to shoot Batman. So we begin our story properly with a flashback, not even a flashback, just sort of a memory that Bruce tells us about. Like whenever he feels lost, like he feels right now, he thinks about Gotham City, and he thinks about his first time on the subway with his dad, and the token that he gets when he gets on the subway. And it turns out in Gotham City, no matter which direction you go, no matter how far you want to go, it only costs you one token in Gotham City. And Thomas Wayne explains, because of how transportation works, the rich people usually live on the edges of the city, the poor people live at the heart of it. And Gotham City wants to see everyone as equal. So no matter who you are, no matter how much you make, no matter where you come from, it always costs just one token. And the token itself, which is supposed to symbolize everything about Gotham City. It's an old map of the city, which, shows the past, the light, the hope, it's about Gotham being better. And that sort of helps Bruce focus a bit. Exactly what Gotham City is to Bruce, as well as everyone else, has always been something Snyder's tried to play around with. He always likes the idea of the city itself being a person. And lots of other writers have played with this. So now, Batman's trying to find his way out of this, and it's not going so well, because he can't seem to convince them that he's not the Batman Who Laughs, but the Batman Who Laughs, who is pretending to be a Blackgate guard, even tells him, like, look, his cowl and his cape and cowl are deflecting bullets. Shoot him in the mouth, which is, where no one ever tries to shoot Batman for no real reason other than it's a really hard shot, I would get. So Batman tries again to appeal to them by, naming them all, naming their family members, and it's supposed to go like, hey, look, I'm Batman, I'm Batman because I know things about you, I know you're all good people, but that's not what comes out of his mouth. Instead, he talks about that, but then he tells about how, look, if you don't stop, I will find your family, and I will kill them, because I'm the Batman Who Laughs. He apparently decapitates this Bruce Wayne's body, and just holds the head up, laughing maniacally. And it was like, okay, yeah, we're just going to go, because that's crazy. Meanwhile, Jim Gordon is not faring off so well as the Grim Knight's Robins rather than the Batman Who Laughs Robins. We're not quite sure who these Robins are, actually. Well, this issue, we find out exactly what they are. If you read the Batman Who Laughs tie-in for Dark Knight's Metal, you know that, well, Jokerized Batman killed off the Bat family. The Grim Knight never had a chance to have a Robin. So who are these? Well, it turns out they're Jim Gordon Jr.'s. They're all different versions of Jim Gordon's sons, Jokerized and driven insane to be the little playthings of the Dark Batman. And this really shakes Gordon up, because now he's even less incentivized to fight them off. Because whether or not they're his actual, son, they're still his son, just from a different earth, so he can't bring himself to do it. But luckily, his actual Jim Gordon Jr. is totally alright with killing different versions of himself. Because Jim Gordon Jr. is totally alright with being insane, even if he doesn't want to be. Meanwhile, the Batman Who Laughs is getting ready to beseech the legendary, the dangerous, the infamous Court of Owls. So if you're new to Batman comics, you may or may not have read the Court of Owls story. You may have seen the Batman vs. Robin Court of Owls movie, which we're not going to talk about that this time. But the Court of Owls is this shadowy group that has been controlling Gotham City from the shadows, like the super shadows. Like, Batman didn't even think they existed. They know who Bruce Wayne is. They know he's Batman. They know every superhero in Gotham City, presumably the world. And in the Court of Owls story, which was Scott Snyder's first Batman story during New 52, let's just say that it got so bad that there was a moment when Batman was afraid to go into his own Batcave. So here they are, and here they see the Batman Who Laughs, and being the Court of Owls, they don't really care. In their mind, well, hey, this guy found his way in. Well, you know what? Yeah, so how are we going to torture this guy? How are we going to mess him up? Well, the Court of Owls has this tradition that, the youngest, newest member gets to decide. So there's this girl in the wheelchair, she figures out, okay, what do you want? He says, I want the same thing you do, to see the city become what it was meant to become, to see its most ancient plans realized. And only needs a small favor. But they're not hearing him out. They're just mocking him like, no. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The Talons are going to come get you. And then we see the Talons, which are effectively the Court of Owls assassins. And, at first the Batman was like, look, all I want is to help. I love you guys. Come on. But if you insist, I'll just kill them. And he kills the Talons. And the Court of Owls, the court member's like, okay, we gotta go. He's like, okay, you think you're gonna go? But I've totally reworked the mazes, so have fun. And as he kicks the little girl in the wheelchair into the water, he talks about how, like, you know what? I love the Court of Owls. I love you guys so much that I decided to go to one of my favorite Earths and find one of my favorite Bruce Waynes, the one who took over and led the Court of Owls. And he just shows up and he looks cool, not gonna lie. And he doesn't know why he's here either, and then the Batman Who Laughs kills him. Meanwhile, at the Batcave, Jim Gordon, and Batman are getting ready to engage the Last Laugh Protocol. What this protocol will do is effectively quarantine Gotham City. It'll shut down, it'll take it off the national grid, it'll close off multitudes of entryways in. The Batman Laughs won't be able to tamper with the water supply, which we think is, what he wants to do, as well as give them 1,000 different ways to track and stop him. So this all seems good, and Gordon points out that, it's really lucky that they were able to get this far. That's when Batman realized, probably means something's not right here, because the Batman Laughs has been 3 to 4 steps ahead of them at every turn, so they just now got lucky. No, something else is going on here. He wants us to engage the Last Laugh Protocol. And that's when the Batman Who Laughs sends us a message, kind of a hologram message. And Batman's first response, like, enough, I figured out that you want us to do it, so we're not going to do it. So what exactly is your plan? He's like, no. See, I'm just here to show you, I want to show you something, all right? I want you to know one thing, definitely, that I'm your only real friend here. I'm the only one that really understands you. So I want to show you this really important thing. And the whole time, Gordon's telling him, look, turn off the message, don't listen to him. What he shows us is that the Last Laugh Protocol actually goes further back than they thought, and that it had a totally different purpose. Gotham City was never really designed to be what Bruce intended it to be, what Thomas Wayne wanted to be, what the Wayne family always wanted Gotham to be. No, it was designed to be a fortress city. It was designed to be able to close itself off. It had secret harbors. It had secret tunnels. It had the ability to release bacteria, pestilence, totally ready to kill off anyone that got in its way. It was always a city designed to effectively be like a madhouse. This is the true nature of Gotham City, and this convinces Batman, because no one else can reach him. Alfred can't reach him about, the original design of the city doesn't matter. What it means is we have to do something better, but that's sort of the trick, isn't it? In Bruce's mind, the original intention of the city was to be a shining utopia, and now he was supposed to bring it to what it's supposed to be despite all the madness. But now he's being told that the city's original nature was always madness. So his worldview has been shattered, as well as how he views himself. In his mind, Gotham City is Batman. Batman is the city. And now look at him. And now he engages the Last Laugh Protocol because of it. And that's how the comic ends. So the Batman Who Laughs issue 5 is sort of, I think, my favorite one. We see a lot of exactly how far Batman's going to go as a Batman Who Laughs. We see exactly how the Batman Who Laughs himself goes. We see the Court of Owls again. There's a really tender, subtle moment between Gordon and Gordon. The reveal about the Robins of the Batman Who Laughs is insanely frightening as well. This has been really good, I'm not going to lie, but I was still hoping this series would have been over this issue, but it's not, so whatever. With that in mind, we'll bring this video close here. If you're new to the Bug Think Tank, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out some other videos, and I will catch you all later. This is the Bug Think Tank signing off. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your fandom serve you well.